These days I'm mainly managing this studio, which is a full-time sort of job, so unfortunately I don't blow glass nearly as much as I'd like, but I still take one day a week or so to blow glass. But a lot of that time, about half of it, I'm doing commission work for the shop, which might be anything from, wedding centerpieces, repair work, some people have some broken chandeliers they need to replace some parts on or stuff like that. So I'll do a fair amount of that, and then my own personal work I do is mainly just vessel-based pieces like vases and bowls and things like that involve just a lot of preparation in terms of the decoration that goes into them. So a lot of time spent pulling threads of glass with intricate sort of colorations and patterns that I'll then use in the piece. So all in all, it doesn't. I don't have a tremendous output, and mainly what we do here is actually teach classes as opposed to being like a production facility where we make a lot of work or a big work or do architectural glass or something like that. So no giant sculptures, no huge monumental of art, but yeah, I have plenty of fun with just making small scale, more than a lot of other glass blowers. We do a certain amount, but mainly what we do here is what's called offhand or furnace work glass, where you take, you have a furnace that's full of 800 pounds or so of molten glass. You spoon it out of the furnace on the ends of these steel rods, either solid or hollow rods, depending on whether you want to sculpt it or you want to blow it. And then just by manipulation using gravity and heat and various hand tools, you sort of free form it into whatever shape that you're trying to make, and just that, describing all the myriad of techniques that can be employed even within that small section of furnace work glass could take a huge amount of time. But basically, I guess most fundamentally, the idea is that kind of like a balloon on a straw, sort of think about it that way. Like a glass, when it's hot, it's fluid, it runs. It's kind of like a honey consistency when it's really, really hot. And then by heating up certain areas and by blowing and holding the glass down using gravity, you can stretch it out, you can blow it wider, you can change the shape in a number of different ways. And beyond that, the rest of the stuff you want to do, any decoration, all that is just layered on top of that fundamental idea of manipulating heat and blowing in order to create the different form.
Okay.
These pieces right here, these are made by the owner of the studio. His name is John Goldberg, and they're pretty neat. They involve taking crushed up color that we purchase from a manufacturer that just makes colors, melting them together in an oven to make these sort of swirls, where they all sort of fuse together in all these sort of random semi-controlled ways, and then attaching those to the outside of a piece of solid glass, and then sometimes adding surface treatment in the form of sandblasting or other types of manipulation, patterning on the surface of it in order to get like different effects, like the frosted look that you see right here. I have some pieces of my own out there if you want to see. We're kind of low on pieces right now. We sold a bunch of stuff. I don't know, these are some little things I was playing around with, like architectural things. These are some more traditional base sort of forms. All these different things down here, martini glasses, little cane bases, bowls. Some of it meant to be functional, a lot of it just meant to be, visually decorative. You done? Okay. Just leave it. Yeah.